There's something so rewarding about taking an old structure and then breathing life back into it. When people come and stay here, they tell us all the time, they feel like they're traveling back 100 years in time. It's very transportive, and that's pretty fulfilling. I'm Isaac French, and I'm from Deary, Idaho. My family and I converted this 100-year-old train car into a one-of-a-kind Airbnb. The original train car was only $3,000. It would have been worth nothing to most people, but my dad saw the potential in it. My dad first heard about this train car 5 or 6 years ago. Our neighbor, who is a farmer, called him up and said, I really need some help shoveling my roof because we got a lot of snow. So my dad went over there, and the first thing he saw under the barn was this old, dilapidated train car. And my dad, who is this avid train enthusiast, his eyes just immediately lit up. It was in really rough shape. Most of the wood was starting to rot, algae growing on part of it. There were like around 20 cats that were living inside, so it stunk really, really badly. And to most people, myself included, it looked irredeemable. And it took us like 2 years just to find a mover who was willing to tackle this project. The car is 61 feet long. This is northern Idaho with hilly, windy, curvy roads, and it was just a bear to move. With an 18-wheeler and some bulldozers, we were finally able to get it over here. After we moved it, was only 6 months, start to finish, for the entire restoration project. All in, we spent around $150,000. The first $3,000 was actually purchasing the train car. Right around $10,000 just to get it moved, $27,000 building out the platform and the canopy and the roof, $20,000 to refurbish the floors, $12,000 for the HVAC, $10,000 for all of the electrical and lighting, $26,000 for all of the interiors, furnishings, $10,000 or $12,000 for all of the landscaping. I have 7 brothers and 2 sisters, so there's 10 of us. Almost all of us have construction skills. And my brothers and I did almost all of the work, but we did have to bring in some subcontractor friends for the HVAC and a little bit of the electrical. Here is car 306, Washington, Idaho, and Montana Railway. We chose the highest point on our property so that we could capture these epic views. I hand lettered all of the exact markings, the same font, the same positioning, everything on the car. And we were able to do that because we found that old photograph of the day this was built. All of the windows are original, they still function. So in the summer, we open these up, let the breeze blow through the car. Let's go inside and take a look. Okay, now we are inside, which is my favorite place. This is the passenger room, which we converted into a sitting area, kitchenette. All of this material is original, so we hand sanded it, finished it, got it down. I still remember that first moment applying oil to this beautiful wood and all the color popping back. It was just amazing. And then my mom, who loves antiques, found, sourced, and decorated all of these furnishings, chairs, rugs, tables, chests, everything. And we added a gas potbelly stove in the original railroad style. Now we're entering into the original cargo area. We use this as sort of an extra space, coat racks, luggage racks, the AC, a lot of the original doors and such, which we had to partition off. And then we added this bathroom right here with a barn door, very capable walk-in bathroom. And then next we have the bedroom, which was the original mail room. This is a very cozy, intimate space, plenty of natural light, you have the clear story windows, and a king-sized bed, which our guests absolutely love. They wake up in the morning, they look straight out onto these beautiful panoramic views of the countryside. A lot of times there's wildlife out here. It's a really epic place to sleep. So this is a mirrored sauna. made by a company called Oud, and the idea is to reflect the nature surroundings. So since we had these beautiful pine trees and this spectacular view, we thought it'd be a cool juxtaposition of new and old. So now guests can come, experience the sauna, and then go straight into the hot tub, sit by the campfire, have a good time. It costs between $325 and $350 a night to stay in car 306. Though I think theoretically we could go higher, we don't want to price too many people out of it because it's so fulfilling and rewarding to be able to host all these people from such diverse backgrounds that want to experience this piece of history. The first few years we were open, we were between $75,000 and $90,000 per year, but each year has continued to expand as the word has gotten out and more people have discovered us. Last year, 2023, we did around $89,000 to $90,000 of revenue total, and then in 2024, we're projected to bring in around $105,000. 30 to 35% of overall revenue goes towards paying the cleaning costs, property taxes, insurance, etc. So it's around 65% profit margin. What I love about it the most is that there is a sense of history and a story that's already built in that you are maybe just helping write some of the final but most exciting chapters too. And I think that's an opportunity around this whole country and around the world. How many rural towns have been abandoned in large, and how many old buildings and old stories and old train cars are just sitting out there waiting to be discovered and loved. And I think that that's the key. You have to have some love and some inspiration to participate in a project like this and breathe new life into it.